Friday morning, the ring finally came into my possession in New Jersey. It had to be overnight shipped from the jewelers in New York. And so it was a bit of a stress ball, hoping that it would arrive in time.
Meanwhile, I was just enjoying my life Friday morning. Took the dog for a hike. It was all packed. Happy as could be. Didn't understand why Adam was being so annoying. But, you know, typical stuff.
Normal things. So the ring arrives, and we head to the airport. We finally land Sunday morning, and behind all the scenes, I had been emailing with the older sister of my best friend. She lives here in Australia, in Canberra, with her husband, Tim. So I had been emailing with her to see if she'd be willing to come and take photos of the surprise engagement.
I was none the wiser. Thought that they were just here for the weekend out of coincidence. So after all the emailing, we kind of had a concrete plan.
And we were going to meet up with them Sunday afternoon. So we land Sunday morning, a little disoriented from all the time travel and such. But we spend the morning walking around, just seeing some of the basic sights, and go back to the hotel around 2 or 3 o'clock, take a quick nap, shower, get dressed, and head down to the lobby to meet up with Laura and Tim. They told us that there were some really cool places to go see in the Royal Botanical Gardens, which is actually where we're sitting right now. And they were going to take us to see some of the sights. And the first thing that we did as we walked through, catching up with them, was go and get a drink. I had been texting with her privately saying I might need a little bit of liquid courage before, so we get seated at the bar and order a couple drinks. I had a whiskey coke, Caitlin had a glass of champagne.
I had not been feeling well prior, but I was hoping that it would pass. It didn't pass. It got worse. I took a sip of champagne and immediately knew that I was not going to make it, and basically tried to run for a bathroom, made it about 3 feet, and got sick.
Upchucked.
Got sick.
Vomited.
I got sick.
Puked.
In the Royal Botanical Gardens.
So when Caitlin first says, I'm gonna go back to the hotel and lay down and meet up with you guys in a bit, and Laura and I sort of exchanged glances, and Laura's like, well, why don't we just take, walk around a little bit more and see if that makes you feel better. And
me being the person I am knew that was not going to make me feel better, and was like, I just want to go lay down. Thinking to myself, like, I'm obviously just going back. Like, I don't understand what the big deal is. It sucks. I don't feel well. Time to go.
So time to go. So it doesn't happen on Sunday night. We walk back, put Caitlin to bed, and I go up to the lounge with Tim and Laura.
It's like 6 p.m.
Yeah. Grab some drinks and dinner with them, and we spend the evening game planning. So our plan on Monday was to go with them again out to Bondi to do a very popular beach walk. And so they were showing me some photos of like some cool spots to maybe do it out there. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, like that's okay. I'll think about it. So go to bed that night. Wake up in the morning.
At 8:50 p.m.
Yeah. Go to bed. Wake up in the morning, and I'm like, you know what? The spot that I had in mind was absolutely perfect. So I tell Laura, I'm like, hey, like, why don't you, throw out the idea of going back to the Botanical Gardens, or just like, I don't know, make up an excuse why we should go back.
And I say, why? We've already seen everything we need to see. We saw the views. No need.
We sort of collectively manipulate Caitlin into agreeing to go out to the gardens a little bit.
Shamed me, made me feel badly. So
yeah,
we walked back down to the same spot we were at. Same view.
Walk a little bit further, about 50 feet more, 50 yards more than we had turned around at.
To a gaggle of
yesterday.
Tourists.
So we're looking at, I have 2 spots in mind. We look at the first spot, and I'm about to do it, but Laura's like kind of motioning to me that the photos don't look right. So we just take a couple pictures. And then we walk down out onto the rocks, and you want to tell from your perspective there?
So I saw something in his pocket, but I didn't want to jump to conclusions or anything. So I was like, what the heck is in his pocket? Thought it was the GoPro, actually. So we get out on the rocks, we're smiling for pictures, and then we turn around and we're looking at the bridge of the Opera House. And Adam says, we've seen a lot of amazing sights in our time together, and I agreed. And that is when he went to go down on his knee and said, I want to see many more sights with you for the rest of my life. Caitlin Howard, will you marry me? It all seemed to happen very quickly. And I said yes. He may have not heard that, but I did. And I was very shocked for the whole matter.
Her hands were shaking a little bit.
Very much so.
Put the ring on her finger. She thought I was going to put it on the wrong hand.
I did. He had my right hand in his hand. That's not
So
the
we-
correct hand.
So we got it on the right hand. Her hands were shaking a lot. After it happened, we kissed, and then I had to ask her a couple minutes later, like, you did say yes, right?